Hi, everything's good. We're
Yeah.
watching movies, doing
Yes, we
Indian
are.
movies. Did you see my Melanie thing? That was so fun.
Yeah, she's really something. I mean, you are too. She is like this. She loves Indian films, and
Encyclopedia.
she really is. She really knows her stuff, and
Does.
it's great to connect with other folks. I mean,
I love
we've
it.
done that before, just to sort of like
Mhm.
learn from them, since we're kind of still, even though it's been almost a year, we're still, I would consider, new.
Yeah.
Figuring out what's going on with all of Indian cinema. It's just so so massive and vast.
Yeah.
But it's fun to review the trailers and see the movies of the new stuff, and then every now and then going back and seeing older stuff. There's so much. Of course.
Yeah, we got a lot to do. So we're trying people doing new stuff, we're doing old stuff. It's really fun. And be sure and subscribe, like, and comment. And then be sure to join our Cinemondo membership.
Yes. No, if you do it, it's tons of stuff there. For $2.99 you get all the yellow stuff. For the extra $2 you get the yellow stuff plus the red stuff, and you get to go on our Slack channel and give us requests for movies or TV shows, whatever. And if it's stuff that we can stream here in the US, it's something we'll take a look at. Sometimes we kind of get blocked, like say, we can't watch that particular movie because we just can't watch it. So
it's sort of like being a detective. You got to figure out how to find the movie, and then you got to find out the right language, and then you have to find the right language with the English subtitles, which becomes a whole other thing. So it's fun. Right. We're working on it though, and then you have to try not to get blocked by YouTube all at the same time.
I know. It's a lot of hurdles to go through, but it's worth it, especially when you get to see a good movie. And this one that's it was released on Netflix is something we can watch, and it just came on November 11th. It's a Hindi language neo-noir crime comedy called
Love it
Monica.
already.
Yeah, called Monica, Oh My Darling, starring Rajkummar Rao and directed by Vasan Bala.
I love Rajkummar. He's so freaking cute.
Yeah, he was in Stree.
Oh, I loved him in Stree.
Hit. So and bunch of other things, but that's what we've seen. Yeah. So I mean, when you talk about crime, comedy, thriller, that's sort of piques our interest because we like that combination. Hard to pull off, but it's really cool if you do.
Love it. So I'm anxious to see this. I love good crime movies to have a little wink, good sense of humor. So let's see what this looks like.
Yeah. So here it is. A trailer from Monica, Oh My Darling.
Okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, दिल थाम के बैठिए क्योंकि आ रही है मिस मोनिका.
मिस्टर जयंत आठलेकर, पुलिस तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रही है. Come here fast.
Why?
Why नहीं? How?
That bitch is blackmailing me also. Accounts department से कौन ऑफर करता है? ए जय, accounts को कम मत समझ. सिर्फ एक रास्ता. आखिरी रास्ता. Murder. ये क्या डर लग रहा है मतलब क्या? मेरा क्या रोज का है ये? And you'll do anything to make it, just like he did. ACP Naidu.
मुझे सीरियस नहीं रहना, मेरे फेस पे मत जाना. इतनी सुंदर हूँ मैं तो क्या करूँ?
Ooh.
Oh.
मर्डर के टाइम पे कहा.
Okay.
हो जाओ मर्डर.
तो कल वाइट क्या था?
तुम उस पर मर्डर की बात क्या तो जी. आगे में दाल चर्चा है. पानी निकालेंगे तो बॉडी पर छेद करना पड़ेगा वरना फ्लोट होगी. फिजिक्स का चुती है. सीधे किलो नहीं ना.
तुम तो अच्छे लोग. Now we're in this together now.
क्या आपने तो पूरा ऐसा क्राइम पेट्रोल बना दिया.
Oh my God. So cute.
That you had me at and had hun, as soon as I see that,
seriously.
But this has I kind of reminds me of maybe a kind of a Get Shorty vibe, sort of like this, crime comedy. And she's very sultry and sexy and hard to resist, so
it's sort of like Body. I was getting like a Body Heat vibe.
I got that a little bit
have
too,
like
yeah.
She's like this honey trap who pulls all these men in and totally totally ensnares them in her crimes and her blackmail, and they're all like, "Wait, what happened?" I love
like
that. And they're like
Turner.
these fish out of water in a way. It's like he's like, "Wait, I'm not a criminal." Well, you're gonna have to be one now.
Right.
That's how it's gonna work.
And the whole sort of, dead body wrap, like, what do you do with that dead body? It's sort of rolling around the back of the van, and then you got to dump it in the, so there's that sort of, like you said, like we've talked about, like a neo-noir comedy thriller. And I think they both look like they're perfect for their roles. He's sort of like, what am I going to do here? What have I got myself into?
He's good at hapless.
Yeah.
Like,
He's,
what do I do? He's really cute.
When he's like riding on the little scooter or the motor or the bicycle, he's like, what have I got myself into? And she's just really kind of like, she knows she's attractive and she's winking at the camera. She's
a seductress. She's a siren.
Yeah, I know.
And he's good looking, but he can play that good looking kind of dork so that that she's way over his pay grade. And he's like, oh my God, I so lucked out. And she knows she has that power of like completely like, enveloping him in this. And then later it's like, wow, I totally fell for it. I like blacked out for a second. That's like he just didn't. And I love too how they're kind of showing you through lighting, like kind of almost in a way like the fantasy seduction part, like this beautiful setting with her gorgeous clothes and that super warm lighting is kind of like, this is the trap, this is the seduction. And then you go, oh, real life, kind of bland, 4-color, kind of washed out. And it's like, the accounting department.
Yeah. So when he's by himself, it's sort of the bland, sort of generic look. And when she's, with the gorgeous dress and the beautiful sort of lighting and everything. Yeah.
I love that. We're all being seduced by that. Like I'm looking and going, wow, this movie's so beautiful. Oh, she's so amazing. And then you're like, oh, wake up. What's happening?
Yeah. She was very seductive in the trailer. I'm sure she is in the movie too. Yeah, hence why it's called Monica, oh my darling.
Oh my darling. So we have a couple posters, and I think they kind of in a way are kind of playing back and forth on the serious versus not serious. So they're kind of marketing it. And these are hard to market because it looks like it's going to deliver on like the drama and the crime. It's not going to hold back on that. It's not like you're seeing this dumb movie that has a crime element. It is a crime movie, but it has humor. And so that's a really hard thing to sell because you don't want it to look too serious. So the first one is kind of, I think, a little more serious in a way, even though that weird contraption. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
What is that? Yeah.
I don't know, but he looks kind of cool in his sunglasses and it's got this vibe and it has the swipe that's very blood looking, like he's inside the holding device. So I don't know what that is. Maybe it's something that has to do with the body. It looks like one of those things in those little toy things.
Yeah, the arcade game. That's what it looks like to me.
So once we see it, we'll probably understand. So we'll be seeing this and reviewing it soon. But okay, then this one's got the little sense of humor to it. It's got, the puzzle, the mystery. You kind of see like all these clues. I'm not sure what all the kind of snake things are in there, but maybe that's kind of indicating her kind of being, a snake. I don't know. Yeah. But so it got a little bit of mystery. I love it. It looks like a special shoot. Everybody's right at camera. And he's got like his dorky t-shirt on with the body, like the body outline, the chalk outline on his shirt.
Chalk outline, yeah.
That's pretty funny. And then the logo is really nice. So, this looks like a fun movie. I think it's really cute. What is she holding on the left? Is that a popsicle?
It looks like a popsicle to me, like a frozen ice cream treat or something. And now here's Monica, and then that O. What's in the O? Do we know what that is?
No, I'm not sure. It looks kind of like a time thing.
Yeah, like a watch face or something.
Or or is it a scope of some kind? I don't know. It's hard to tell. See, that's what happens when you're trying to do posters and you have to make sure they look good small, and then you do cool stuff like that, and you're like, what? I can't see it.
Yeah.
But very cute posters, and I think that kind of gets that kind of comedy element versus the other one, a little generic. Like you look at that, you're like, man, this is like a thriller. I don't know if I'll watch it. But then you see that one, you're like, oh.
It is interesting when you have sort of this mix of genres, how as a, marketing it, you have to sort of take it both sides, take the more thriller side and the more comedic side, and somehow get a little bits of both in both, which is kind of difficult.
Yeah, sometimes you get that from the star, because depending on who the star is, like Rajkummar, obviously he does a lot of this kind of comedy kind of stuff, even though he's not serious. So I think when you see him, he has the face too, where he can give the comedy without going too far. So if you have a good actor that can do a good pose or expression, you can get some comedy without actually having to make it comedy, you know?
Yeah, right. No, agree. Yeah. But well, it looks good. It's something we can watch. So I think that it's right up my alley. This is something I'm definitely putting on the list.
Definitely on the list. Anything Rajkummar, I want to look at it.
Monica, oh my darling, on Netflix. So that was a fun trailer, and we can't wait to see the movie. Yes.
All right.
So
see you for the review.
Take care, everybody. Bye.